I have been eagerly waiting for this time of the year to come. The garden is really starting to wake up and everything is starting to look green and lush. And this is the time of the year that the ruby-throated hummingbird returns to northern New Jersey. Now, I have seen at least one in my garden every year. I have been trying to add plants that attract the hummingbird to my garden. The flowers that will bloom around end of May, early June will be my foxgloves, delphiniums, and beer tongue. And I have two different varieties of beer tongue. I have the native hairy beer tongue as well as the nativar Mystica penstemon. For late summer, I have cardinal flower, which is the holy grail of hummingbird plants. So while I would spot a hummingbird by chance if I'm out here and they happen to be out, this year I am upping my game and I am adding a Birdfy Hummingbird Feeder that has a camera. So let me show you.
So let's do a quick unboxing, and here we get a birding tip, a user manual, and a quick start guide. This is an amp mote for the solar panel, and we also get an extra silicone stopper. And this box has lots of extra things like your mini brush and S-hook. And here is the solar panel to charge the camera. And they give you a bottle brush to clean out your bird feeder with. And here is our bird feeder. Really nice size. And here is our side camera and our front camera. So this side camera actually moves and you can adjust it. And then this is the silicone stopper for your feeder and where you will put your nectar. And then underneath you can twist it to open it. And this is where you want to open it when you want to clean it. And so the nectar only goes in the center of this feeder. And you get an extra stopper and as well as the silicone. And this is the brush that I showed you before. It fits very nicely in the bottle to clean it up. And then we also get a tiny one to just be able to clean some of the little stations. So now I got to charge the bird feeder, and they recommend 10 hours before putting it outside with the solar panel. So making your own bird feeder is quite simple. You really only need a 4-to-1 ratio. So I'm going to do 2 cups of water with half a cup of white sugar. And I'm going to bring the water to a boil first before adding the sugar. So once the water is boiling, I can now add my sugar and it will melt fairly quickly. So just stir it in, and then once you see it disappear, it is ready. Now you just want to let it sit and get to room temperature before you add it to your feeder. So I'm not going to fill my bottle all the way, and I'm going to take the rest of my nectar and put it in a glass jar to put it in the refrigerator, and you can store it for up to 7 days. So now I have my bird feeder outdoors on April 22nd, and we're just going to wait to see when we get a hummingbird. And just within 2 days, I had my first hummingbird at my feeder. This is a ruby-throated hummingbird, and boy was he taking a nice long drink. Probably needed that energy migrating up north. Then I had a long wait, and I was wondering where was my hummingbird, and 5 days later got another visit to my feeder. And this was such a great shot of the hummingbird, both from the front and the side views. This has been such a game changer. By having the flowers to attract the hummingbirds, and now the Birdfy Hummingbird Feeder with the dual camera, it has been such a delight to see the little visitors in my garden and be able to capture them as well as know exactly when they are in my garden.
And the feeder also helps when I don't have enough flowers for my hummingbirds, making sure that they have enough nectar. So don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can see some other footage of hummingbirds in my garden when it is in full bloom. Thanks for watching and happy birding.